Hi, my name is Nathan Peters. I'm the owner of GLAS LLC. We are a retail marijuana cultivation facility located here in Denver, and we provide cannabis throughout the state of Colorado. As an architect and a building contractor, I know that roofs on buildings take the brunt of the stress, especially environmentally in a building. In the wintertime, when temperatures are very cold, you have the outside air freezing hits the roof, and you have warm temperatures and humidity on the inside of your space. When that humidity in your grow space goes up and it hits that freezing cold roof, you will have a dew point that changes. Ultimately, that humidity will turn into condensation. However, I also knew that putting a new roof onto the building is time consuming, very expensive, and detrimental to the progress continuation of my business. I added more insulation up against the underside of the roof, and while that did help, it did become like a container for the condensation water to collect in, and ultimately trapping large amounts of water that would have to be removed and causing mold throughout the building. When I took into consideration perhaps replacing the roof, I knew that that would be prohibitive to my business, because when you replace the roof, all of my air conditioning and light hanging equipment is attached to the roof. So how am I going to replace the roof without having to totally dismantle my entire business? After some research, I discovered spray foam, and I realized that I could have the best of both worlds. I could not only have a new roof or a complete roof system, but I would also be enhancing, controlling my environment, and bringing a lot of positive aspects to as well. I found Titan, and I was able to quickly go to their website. I found it to be very easy to use and actually user-friendly. I watched a lot of the videos, and after spending some time looking around at other places, I knew that Titan would be my company. When Tony came out to the site, he took his time. When he was done, he came and asked me a few questions about some of the issues, and I was really surprised by his knowledge and his ability to help me and make me feel like I was making the right choice. He did talk to me about other things that I could do, and we weighed the pros and cons. But ultimately, I trusted Tony, and I knew that this was the way to go. Titan was there almost immediately, started work. And once they started work, they didn't stop until the job was done. Tony was here every day, making sure that things were going as planned and overseeing the whole job. I was really impressed, very happy when the job was over. In every grow room in my building, I have environmental control systems that monitor the humidity and temperature. As soon as the spray foam was applied and installed on the building, I recorded a 10-degree drop in almost every room throughout the building. 10-degree drop is substantial. It takes heat stress away from your plants, which gives you a better product, better buds. It also relieves the loads that your air conditioners have to cycle on and off for, and the time that it has to be running in extreme temperatures. And it gives me the peace of mind that I can sleep at night knowing that I'm not going to wake up to an environmental issue because the weather outside has changed. My experience with Titan was first class. Not only did I need a roofing contractor that could actually do the job and do it in a timely manner, but I got impeccable customer service. I would recommend Titan because they're winners. These guys have great customer service, they're responsible, professional, and they do their job right the first time. If you don't call Titan and at least consider them for your next roofing job, then I think you're making a mistake.